Deep in the hollow where the black woods weep, a temple lies shrouded in eternal sleep. The wind carries whispers of an ancient curse, a god forgotten for better or worse. Stone doors groan as shadows writhe, a chill that cuts to the soul alive. What lies beneath, no light reveals, the dark, the doom, the secret sealed. Call the endless void, a madness wrought, a world destroyed. Through dreams that twist, the black flame burns, forgotten now but soon returns. Echoes of chants from eons untold, in the temple's heart the air turns cold. The eye of Tharizdun, its gaze like frost, a riddle of ruin, the price all lost. Veins of fire in the cracked stone veins, a song of silence, a god's remains. Reality bends, the sane withdraw, a glimpse of chaos, the primal law. Oh, heed the call, the endless void, a madness wrought, a world destroyed. Through dreams that twist, the black flame burns, forgotten now but soon returns. Flame that sleeps in the god's black maw awaits the brave or the fool to thaw. Will you cast the seed in the cursed ground and dare the void where no hope is found? Oh, heed the call, the endless void, a madness wrought, a world destroyed. Through dreams that twist, the black flame burns, forgotten now but soon returns. Oh, seek the temple, the ancient tomb, but know you walk to your own doom.
Flame flickers. The void stirs. The forgotten rise.
Time to play!
Greetings. Welcome to From the Hilt. This program may contain mature content. Viewer discretion is advised. Please enjoy the show. We may get a little loud.
Greetings. I'm Logan, the G.I. Joe Gamer.
Meowdy, meowdy.
Camera.
Tiger here.
Don't think Tiger wants to be on camera today. I'm
freezing, so I'm all wrapped up in my blanket.
It is kind of chilly in here. Outside, we are looking at 25 degrees today, but it's sunny. It's still 25 degrees, so you tell me that one.
And no snow. What the heck?
It's just really cold. Today we're looking at the Forgotten Temple of Tharizdun WD series, first edition AD&D module for the Greyhawk campaign setting. That you're on Greyhawk's world for characters levels 5 to 10 for, like I said, AD&D first edition. It's a very cool adventure. And, I told Tiger, hey, I ran this one once and then we played it before. But what had happened is I was going to run this, and I mixed this up and confused it in my head with Mordenkainen's Fantastic Adventure, which I did run, and I was going to run this one right after. However, we didn't continue that campaign. So your take on that, Tiger?
My take is I'm reviewing this module. He's all, I've run that for you, and I'm looking. Usually when he runs a module for me, and I start perusing it and reading through it and getting some of the scenes down, it's almost like I'm adventuring once more, going, oh yeah, I remember doing this and I remember doing that. And I'm looking through this book going, I don't remember any of this.
So
I don't remember any of this.
The two of us together were like,
I have no memory of this place.
Right? I'm like, there's like beautiful scenes of all these different colored rooms and pillars of carved snakes and things like that. And I'm like, I don't remember any of this.
Such a cool adventure. Like I said, I've read it.
And then I'm like, what were those things called in there?
The Grail, the
Well,
Colonial
there's the
Grail,
growl. No,
and the
Norkers.
Norkers, which are
It's all
nasty little
full of these
hobgoblins.
Norkers, and I'm like, what the heck is a Norker? I
If I
don't even
remember right,
remember what
they're
a
a type of
Norker was.
hobgoblin. They're just
Yeah,
like a mutated like hobgoblin. They're just ugly as get out. And we'll take a look at some. We'll go through the pictures right now, and we'll get our impressions on them. So here's the cover as I've already showed with the book itself.
yeah. And then he goes, "You ran out of this. You used the maps," and I'm like looking at all my notes and stuff, going, "I don't remember running anything on this either."
But she did. She used the maps we played.
Hey, Nature Dog Rounds,
Hey,
how's it
Mama Chris,
going?
how you doing? It is good to see you. We're just talking about this old adventure module and reminiscing about how we never played it. I
Yeah,
thought
we
we had.
never played it. You never ran this module for me, and I'm like, what?
I have read it, and I haven't read it recently, but I have read it, and I was gonna run it, but I mixed it up with a module that I did run that happened in the same series, WG8 Mordenkainen's Fantastic Adventure. I ran that for my players and was going to run this one right after, but the campaign we kind of quit on it. Everybody kind of, yeah, we don't want to play anymore. It happens with campaigns and stuff. Here's a better view of the cover image. Let's see if I can pop that down. Doing good. And how are you both? Well, we're doing all right.
I'm doing good. I'm a little freezing today.
I'm not exactly feeling 100% today, but I'm hoping to feel better by the time Spine Ticks comes around tonight. So
Yeah, I'm all wrapped up in my blanket, and I'm like, man, it's so cold. I want to get another blanket. Then I'm like, wait, I'm in an electric blanket.
yeah.
So all I had to do is turn my blanket on. Now I'm nice and toasty.
Well, good.
Matter of fact, I
I
might be
wish I
getting a
could say
little,
the same.
dude. I might be. As a matter of fact, I'm like thinking, man, I might be getting a little too toasty.
This is the rear cover, and what they used to do is they had a list of all the old adventure modules that were out at the time on the back of the cover too, so you could collect, and then that was kind of be like your checklist. It was pretty cool, but they had got to be so many. They how would they know? Same here, you're chilling and stomach feels a little funny. Oh, sorry to hear it. Yeah, I'm
Well, my stomach is fine, but my legs are freezing, and now I'm starting to see that doggone
it is.
stupid perimenopause
You're
stuff.
just on the other side of the mountains from us, and so I get it. It's 25 here. I can't
Right,
imagine.
we're at 25 right now. We're like, oh my gosh, it's so cold.
It's freaking freezing. Yeah.
But we still got no snow. Like, what is that?
Better look at that Colonial Grail.
Yo, Sith, how's it going?
Will sits in the house. Well.
We're talking D&D stuff, my bro.
Hey, bro.
Second edition, man. This is a Grell.
11
looks
degrees
like a-
where you're at. Yeah. See, I figured it was colder over there in Colorado. We have so much snow. You have snow. Well, we don't.
We don't have snow
That's
yet.
probably why it's 11 there and 25 here.
Might be, yeah.
The
The Candle Clan module. Yes, they look like candles.
Well, now see, we're gonna discuss that because I mean, here's like the first image in the book. Now,
See, they're candles, guys.
Yeah, they're
They're not what you think they are. They're candles.
And the hoods they're wearing in the module are actually purple, but this was a black and white image, so this was the best.
Oh, they're purple.
Yes. Kind of gave me, I probably because I had this module for a long time.
They're purple.
Even before I met the tiger, I had this module.
They're purple clan members, guys. Purple candle people.
Okay, candles. Yeah, making candles, man.
Yeah, they're candles.
Anyway, they're cultists in this temple that you can explore. Now, originally, Gary Gygax set this up to be played after the Lost Caverns of Shokanth, which is a S series module. I have that too, and that's another one I've never been able to get around to running. I have a lot of the old AD&D modules. I'm going to get around to talking about most of them. Eggplant, there you go.
There you go. It's not purple anymore. It's eggplant.
Not purple. Yeah. They're purple. They're purple. It's black and white. So then,
I like that picture of that griffin.
Yeah. They had some really cool stuff in here, and like I said, that's just the first cover. This is like an internal inside cover for the module. Is that one? And at the time, that was perfectly acceptable.
Right. I love how the old
Now,
modules had the maps that you could pull out as inserts.
yeah. Now this goes over and has the notes for the Dungeon Master and all that stuff, like any AD&D first edition module
You have a
does.
picture up in the middle, and nobody
I
can
know,
see
I know.
anything.
I'm just giving them an idea.
Also, I don't think they could see that anyway.
No, they don't need to see all the stuff, but I mean,
No, I mean, like you showing it is like just showing a
just
page.
giving them an idea of what it looks like, you know.
No, I know, but you're just showing them a page of words.
I'm not gonna. Okay, whatever. That's what the module looks like. It's laid out like that, the whole thing, and section by section, numbered. And you know, they've got giants in here, Norkers, which are those nasty hobgoblins we were talking about. Ogres.
Did you say you had a picture of them or no?
Wolves. I think I do. I think I do have a picture.
Okay, show Norkers, because I don't know what a Norker couples disputes. I want to know what a Norker looks like. Show me a Norker.
That's about as big as a couples dispute as we get. I'm pretty sure that's a Norker.
That's a Norker?
I think. But no, that's a picture of the module. But I can actually bring one up and see if I can find.
I'm like, that's a Norker? That looks like an ogre.
Find a Norker. I was gonna put.
That wasn't the ogre in there?
Norker. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's very similar actually.
Oh, is it? Okay. So that was the Norker.
I'll show the color version because the one that they have for the old black and white. You know what? I'm gonna show the old black and white one because that's what they originally looked like. So we got the
original look of a Norker, and we're gonna get the new look of a Norker.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get them both. All right. All right, I will. I'll bring them up. I got them in the folder now.
Like, I don't even know the purpose. I do know that I was reading a little bit about it. Apparently, these people have been harassing these poor little gnomes.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a story you'd come up with, too, because I know you have one.
Yep.
Seth is checking this module out on eBay. Anyway, so these gnomes are like being harassed.
Oh, they came up as web files. I'm gonna have to convert them.
Oh, that's too bad.
Of course they did. I'm checking this module out on eBay. Yeah, it's pretty cool,
dude. That's what I just said.
I'm sorry, I read it and I was doing the other thing, you know, like you asked me to. You asked me to.
See, guys, when he's concentrating on something, he hears nothing else. He says he hears stuff.
I try.
But he really doesn't.
I try. I have here. Yeah, let's JPEG these.
There's some rooms in here that are fantastically while he's doing that, I was skimming it. Anyways, there are some rooms in here that are fantastically described. They have all these different color themed rooms. There was even one that everything was covered in red cloth. I'm like, what the heck? They covered the whole room in red cloth. That's so strange. But there's goblinoids in here that just, you know, sometimes what they consider opulence is very strange and unusual. Yeah. Oh, hello, Danielle Davis. Thank you for joining us.
Good to see you, Danielle.
We're talking some D&D here. Yo, Jess!
Hey, Danielle. Hello, Jess.
This is where some of our D&D, our gaming roots come from here, guys.
Yeah. Jess plays with us in our Isle of Dragon.
Husbands often say they hear their wives, but not really.
Yep. You know, most of the time I do hear her if I'm paying attention.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't hear me.
Attention.
He just hears me going, nah, nah, nah. Yeah. This is what he hears. Okay, I'm telling you, this is what he hears. Okay, so you guys are probably familiar with this. All guys, I think, hear their wives talk like this. Wah, 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 wah. Right. So there you go. That is my. Oh, hey! So yeah, that is a Norker, huh? Some kind of ugly goblinoid.
That's the original, and then there's this.
Ooh.
That's what they updated them to.
Okay, now that one looks cool. Yeah. That looks scary.
Yeah, but they are. Yeah, they were. I was right. They were type of hobgoblin. It's good to see you, Jess and Danielle.
Well, they definitely look like a goblinoid of some kind.
All right. Well, we're just playing around and talking about a module that I've read before, but I thought I had run, but didn't get a chance to run for my players.
Yeah, he
And
lied on me. He's all, I ran this for you.
I was pretty sure.
It'll be nice to have a second
There's the
opinion.
next image. I don't even know
What is that?
they look.
Like, what is that? Like,
Let
seriously.
me look in the module.
I was looking at that, and I'm like, I can't even identify what this is a picture. I mean, I get it's like a what do you call an emblem or a herald of some sort.
This wow.
Yeah, it's some kind of herald, but I have no idea what it's a herald of. This picture makes no sense to me. Are you trying to read to see what it says?
Yeah, I'm looking to see what it says. I
mean, maybe it's a coin, but even if it's a coin, it still doesn't make any sense of what's on the
module. The image in the module doesn't help either.
Is it a? Oh, look, it's an AI image. Oh my gosh, it's an AI image, guys.
Oh, it looks like an eyeball.
Is it an eyeball?
No, see this part, and then there's like the stem.
Wait, the whole thing is my eyeball?
No, not the whole thing, just this part in the middle, the round part with a little iris on it. Chonk banger too. All right.
I don't know. There's like a stick.
All I know is I'm done looking at it.
Right.
And this one isn't much better.
No, this one I know what this is. These are those burlap bags.
Burlap bag. Okay.
Yeah, these are supplies. Yeah. This is a picture of supplies.
Oh yes, and that is.
Those are sacks.
Yeah, that's.
You should recognize sacks.
Oh yeah. No, I don't really look at sacks very often.
You don't look at sacks very often?
No, I don't.
That one's a feather.
Yeah, birds of a feather. Some of the art in here was like really.
My thing is though, why does the feather have so many ends?
I enjoy it because it's so, like old art, old timey art, and it looks so cool because it's nostalgic.
It does. They don't make art like this much anymore. This looks like an old. They're all pencil drawings, and they're beautiful. I love pencil drawings. This is a pillar, and this picture I don't think quite does the description justice.
No.
It says that you can't tell what it is. It looks like either bodies writhing or worms or snakes. It was just like, and the whole thing is made out of onyx.
And that's kind of the cover too. It's
of these writhing, yeah, maybe they're intestines. They're Sith.
I'm not really sure.
But they come out like they have serpent heads too. That they don't look quite like serpent heads. So it's like
going through the module. It says this is a Norker.
Yes, I got that. It looks very much like your modern Norker too. I
see what you're saying, Logan. It's an extracted eye with a spike through it. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me, anyway.
It still looks strange.
This all culminates where you finally go down into the dungeon, and you come across these worshippers of this lost god Tharizdun, who no one has ever heard about anymore because it's been so long.
Because he's not really a god; he's a demon.
Right, so it's kind of a cult that they got going on.
Jess, it's a snake mating frenzy.
The snake mating frenzy. Now, okay, so the next image is a map. We got this is a section of the Under Temple, and they just had these really simple maps, and they were easy to understand and easy to use for a dungeon master.
Who makes a round room? Like, how do you carve out
I do that all the time. In modules, I love to put a round room out.
No. I know, but logistically speaking, these were carved into stone. So how do you get it carved very circular like this? Like, seriously.
It's Frosty the Snowman with something hanging off the bottom.
Frosty the Snowman with a secret ball. Because there's an S right there, so he has a secret door.
Secret, yes.
Frosty the Snowman has a secret ball, guys. That's a snowball.
I love this image here, though.
That's an Annie's.
Yes.
It's like a witch.
It's a witch, yeah, type of night hag, yeah.
Those are so cool.
We call them hags in our Lenharrow, but same.
And they have them. What is really interesting is I did a little skimming on this one. These guys are actually enslaved Annies, and they're disguising themselves as homely fat.
Annies is singular and plural.
Yes, it is. They're disguising themselves as chunky slaves of the kitchen, and their whole goal in the module is to just have the party release them.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, I remember that now. Reading that.
Yeah, they're slaves. They're actually, I don't know if they're enchanted. I didn't get that far, but I don't know if they were enchanted or tasked or what. But I know that they're slaves and they're forced to work in the kitchen and they're trying to get the party to free them. So it's one of those where you think they might be good guys and you try to help them and free them, and you're going to end up freeing a massive evil.
I do like the end of this module because it's one of those where after you beat the big bad, there's still places to explore.
Of course, there's places to explore.
No, I meant after that are meant
No,
to
no,
be.
no, no.
After.
A lot of original D&D
Yes.
modules have a lot of different things in them. Like you can have all these mini modules inside a main module. Hi, Kenneth Bird.
How's it going, Kenneth?
That's what one of the things that I really love about old D&D modules is because they do have so much. You'll
Yes.
find an entire map that they explain absolutely nothing to.
It'll be an empty room.
It'll be, well, no, not the empty room. No, I mean they have an entire map where they explain nothing, and it's just like, here's what you can do after, or here's how you can get to this place, or here's a map just for you to do whatever you want with. It's just so interesting and fun looking through some of these old modules.
It always is, yeah. I love it. It's so nostalgic too, because I would buy these as a teenager, and I didn't even know how to play at the time. And I had all these adventures, and it was like I would read the premise and everything and think, oh wow, this would be so cool. But I never really had anybody to play with until I was a little bit older. But
you have so many modules. I doubt you've run them all.
No, there's no way I literally have dozens of modules.
And I know for a fact you haven't even run half
of
them for me.
But
I've been with you for over 20 years. No, I've been with you for over 20 years, and you haven't even run half of
that's
these.
because I generally don't run modules. I usually make up an adventure and run it myself.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes I make it up right while we're playing.
You haven't even run half of these.
No, I haven't. I do like this image too.
And there's one that I really want. I don't know what this is an image of. Those look like feet.
Yeah. It's
Oh, you know what? Maybe they're like weird fangs. No, that says, I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's a cool image. The artist for this was somebody named Karen Nelson. I don't think she did any more work for AD&D. Not that I recall. She may have, but this was some interesting artwork. And the module was designed by Gary Gygax. It's one of the originals for sure.
Seth, that's pretty much why he collects modules. He's got a list of modules he wants, and that's basically why he collects them too. Is for the art and the nostalgia.
Yeah, our 27th anniversary is actually coming up in March on the 21st.
Yeah, it'll be actually. We're getting close. We're getting close to 30.
Yeah. That does look like legs and feet coming out of a mouth. Yeah, it kind of does.
Right? Like maybe a snake or something. Yeah. I don't know. You can't tell.
Oh, yeah. It's like a snake ate a person. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's kind of really clear now.
That's what I said. It's like a snake or something.
But it's like a reflection in a bobble of what's happening. Yeah. 27th. Yeah. We were together for probably about 8 months before we got married. So, it was kind of like, we just kind of knew,
Yeah, we're one of those weird couples. We got married 8 months after we met. It was like magic.
Well, we didn't see a point not being married.
And 27 years later, we're still together.
And the maps for this, my PDF for some reason did not have the last map, so I'll bring my screen up.
See, honestly, this particular map, it's almost like why it's just a map of mountains.
It doesn't really help.
No, it doesn't.
And then there's this.
This one's cool. I like this. This is like an elevation map.
Right, I get it. It's a topographical map.
Yeah, this cool. I like.
Yay!
And what's really cool is the little square that's behind. These are two mountains right here. That little square is the temple, and it's actually hidden behind this mountain. And according to the module, you can't see the temple until after you round this mountain. Like you have to go between these two mountains to actually see the temple, period. Right.
Yeah, it's hard to find. And that's kind of, I had an idea of how I was going to run it. Appreciate that, Sith. And I agree. And I hope that's the same for you and Lady
Yes, Sith. I still adore this goofy guy, and we kiss and all that kind of stuff.
Back at you, darling.
He's such a sweetie.
And then they had was like an encounter area. And they had these maps numbered. So these later ones, but the earlier ones, they don't have numbered all that well. So You have to piece together what's map
So
3 and
this looks like it's a orc lair separate from
yeah,
the like something you could run. So that's
right.
what I've liked about a lot of these modules is they had other things that you could run into, but not necessarily have to run.
Some don't have any kind of identified facial or body features. You're right.
Oh, the Lovecraft creature coloring book.
Now there's
Ah,
then there was map 4, which was the lower temple and the upper temple.
right, that's the main temple. It's like a pyramid.
Right.
That
Ziggurat.
yeah, it's a ziggurat type shaped pyramid, and yeah, it is pretty cool. Did they ever give a picture of what it looks like from the outside?
No, they didn't. I
That
wish.
kind of would have been cool.
I wish they do have. Like I said, there's one more map that's not in here that sorta does.
Sorta.
I'll show that last here because it's the last map, and they had this one.
Yeah,
This
they
one
just describe it as a ziggurat.
This is the dungeon.
Well, they don't call it a ziggurat. They just said
And
it's
then
a two-tier pyramid.
Yeah, so that's some really interesting maps in here. Let me bring my screen up here so you can get a better look. This is like the aerial view of the temple. So kinda this one
No.
does, but not
Yeah,
really.
not really.
I really wish they'd have had an image of the ziggurat. You know, I could probably put this in the chat GPT and say, render me an image of the ziggurat, and it might do it.
Yeah, Daniel Davis wants to see the candles again.
You want to see the candles again? I can put that one up. The candles. Here we go. Making candles, man.
There you go. There's the candles.
So yes.
Which we just found out the coloration on this is all wrong. They are not wearing white.
Well,
they're actually wearing purple.
Yeah.
Which has been defined by Spine Ticks as
I could be wrong about that, but I was pretty sure in the module.
What was it? Eggplant.
Yeah, eggplant.
Eggplant. He's defined it as eggplant.
This is the outside cover, and they had these really nice cardstock covers that you could take off.
Yeah.
The rev could set it on the table and actually look at it while you play. This one actually came with 2 inserts like that with cardstock. Not all of them did. It was kind of a rare thing, but it was really cool when they did it. So you had those 2 maps.
You're not holding that up, and it's actually pretty cool. If you don't know this because you can't see it, but when you held that up, you could see the orc lair through the cage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
And it looks like it's like maybe underneath.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the way they have it set up was pretty cool in these old modules. I love the old setup for AD&D modules. I kind of do a lot of our modules when we're going to be putting some out here for Lenharrow Fantasy Adventures. Very similar in style. What we do is at the beginning of our adventure modules, we have a legend that tells the referee all about the adventure, and then it just details the areas, and the ref can fill in whatever blanks they want.
Yeah.
But we detail the areas so that but they can. Your referees are free to do whatever they want. That's what.
Yeah. Logan is not a big fan of this room is empty, so you're gonna rarely find an empty room.
You want to
in his module. What's really interesting, okay, so because there should be a lot of empty rooms, but what's really interesting is when he says there's an empty room in game, we know how he is, so we're like, okay, this really isn't an empty room.
Oh, I like to make empty rooms just to make them explore it too. That's the fun part.
That's not necessarily true. There's usually something in there.
Yeah, something. I don't like empty rooms. I don't know. I'm just it's.
He really does not like empty rooms.
Not in me, dude.
Why are you making this dungeon of monsters and this is an empty room? I'm like, well, not all dungeons are full of monsters in every single room.
I want to verify when I find the priest to make sure what they're. I'll read the description to you guys. Well, there's the shadow demon. That's one of my favorite monsters, by the way.
What, the shadow
demons are? Yeah, probably because of the D&D cartoon. But the actual monster is nothing like that. Shadow demons are way scarier than that in the cartoon.
Oh, are you talking about that shadow creature that was like
he called him Shadow
Avengers? Demon. Yeah, the Avengers like right hand man or some shit.
Barbie Daly and her hubby have been together 50 years. So that's awesome. That's something in this day and age too.
Well, we're getting close to 30.
Well, I don't see any reason to not, hit those other marks. I know.
There's only one thing that'll prevent us hitting those marks, darling, and you better not. You better not have any of those things happen.
Like I said,
I'm
been so long since I read this. I thought they were near the end, but they're not.
Okay, we'll put an interesting picture up at least.
Oh, okay. I can do that. And you can chat about it. You want to do the eyeball again?
No, don't do the weird eyeball.
Sure.
No, come on, that's so weird.
This one?
No, we showed that picture. Show a picture we haven't shown. Or did you show them all?
I showed them all.
Oh, you showed them all.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely a fun adventure to play.
I like how they make their skin rocky on this
if you
one.
can't afford to get a copy of this, like on eBay or sometimes even Amazon has them from different sellers. The PDFs generally are available, and I bet you can get a reprint of this on Drive-Thru RPG or one of those type of.
Oh yeah, Drive-Thru RPG does do a lot of really nice reprints. I've seen, we've got a couple of them. They do a good job, guys. They really do.
Oh yeah, and I finished my B series of modules for basic D&D through them, and I actually like them better because they're nicer quality, better books. I mean, I wish I still had the originals. Don't get me wrong, but some of them are worth a fortune. They're definitely worth a small fortune. And it's like, this is crazy. Okay.
What are you laughing at? Share with the group.
He's probably laughing at us.
Who's laughing at whom?
Yeah, exactly. Who's laughing? You said, what are you laughing at?
Oh, I don't know.
My parents got divorced. Oh, that sucks. It does. My mom and dad got divorced.
No,
too.
You snorted just now.
I snorted. I wasn't laughing. I'm having an asthma day.
Yeah, you know what? I hear that's a really expensive book, Deities and Demigods.
Oh yeah, especially if you get the copy with the original printing, with all the Cthulhu and Melnibone and stuff. That is a book I wouldn't mind looking at. If I ever acquire it, that's one we'll do a video on.
Huh, right? That's like a, what do you call that? An antique? No, it's a precious thing. So here, I'm going to share something that's not in the module, guys. It kind of has that old style look too, doesn't it?
I love that pig.
Right? This is actually a creature in D&D. What was it called? Was it a face tag? It wasn't a face tag. What was it?
Yeah, it's a face tag.
Oh, it is a face tag.
You got it right.
It's a face tag. Yeah. So yeah, I rendered this, and it kind of has an old style D&D but modern painting to it. I thought it was cool. Thought I'd share that with you guys. Has nothing to do with the module though, guys. I wonder if I put Norker in my thing, if it would know what it is.
That is interesting.
I'm gonna put it in. I
Not
got
likely. I mean,
no, I'm gonna
cool.
put it in.
That's what I got. Wanted those. Yeah. Then we got 400. Yeah, that sounds about right. Crazy what some of these old books go for. And I if I sold mine, I'd probably be able to pay off a bunch of stuff, but I
probably would.
I can't bring myself to part with them because then I just want them again afterwards.
Okay, yeah, the AI has no idea what a Norker is. Sometimes they do, you know. But I have to show you some of these images that I got for Norker, though. This is what
I'm gonna go through all this again and find them at the end, like I thought.
You probably are. So that's what I'm saying. You're doing that. So I am entertaining everybody.
Well, that was the one thing about first edition modules, is that some things were hard to find in them. You had to really, really look. If you hadn't read it cover to back to front, cover to cover, some things were hard to find. And this is like the main encounter, and I'm having a trouble finding it. And I know it's in here.
Okay.
But I'm seeing Bogarts, I'm seeing Norkers, I'm Adiog.
Okay.
Adiog's a nasty little trash dwelling things.
Right? Those things are gross. Okay. So I put into the just for while he's looking for whatever it is he's looking for, I put into my AI. That's nice. I put into my AI generator Norker. So this is just random stuff that the AI thought meant Norker. Look at this picture.
That's pretty.
Isn't it cool? Look at that. They put a lion in there. I do like the background creature too. It's like some kind of deity. Anyways, so this one is actually pretty cool. This is their Norker. I like this picture too. It looks like some kind of ancient deity there too. I am a Norker. Ha ha ha. So crazy. This one's straight up a dragon, which actually looks neat. I kind of like this dragon. I mean, it doesn't have wings or anything, but it's pretty doggone cool. Also, who puts a cottage in the middle of an island like that? Although that looks pretty neat too. Like, how do you get there? If you lived in that little cottage, how would you get there? You'd have to have wings, right? Because, like, you wouldn't want to climb up that every day.
Or no, a boat.
No, how would you get up there? There's no stairs.
Maybe there is around the back.
Around the back. All right, here's my last one of a Norker.
Theater of the mind.
Which actually, this looks like Odin.
It kind of does. He's even missing an eye.
Right? It's Odin.
In fact, I don't see him having any eyes.
No, his eyes are under his helmet. You can't tell if he has eyes or not. You're still looking?
Yeah, I'm not finding it at all. I've looked at this whole module.
What are you looking for?
The description of those priests.
Oh, how'd you know they were purple?
Because I remember reading in here that they were purple, but I can't find it. But I could be wrong. So
he made it up, guys. They're not purple.
I don't know. I couldn't find them, so I know they're in there. It's part of the module. But that's the Forgotten Temple.
I think it was in the beginning.
It wasn't. They weren't. That's where we would have put them, And then we have all our stuff laid out with appendices where all the necessary NPCs, or what we like to call referee player characters, RPCs.
Oh, I didn't know that, Jess.
And
Jess lost her sister in 2013.
Yeah, she was telling me about that. Sorry to hear that, Jess.
Yeah.
But that's my take on Forgotten Temple of Tharizdun. This is a lot of fun. I read through it. I wanted to run it. I never got the chance. Tiger used the maps to run it for something else. They're really cool maps.
Apparently, it was a gargantuan fight because I have two. I have two. No. I was it. Look on the back. What was it? Something and Gadan. I had them fighting.
Oh, yeah. You had Temple monsters.
No, at the way top it just says who the two monsters.
Gamera, Battle, and Rodan. Battle of the
Gamera and Rodan. I had Gamera and Rodan fighting in a freaking D&D module, guys. In a D&D module.
Your brand is being slow, therefore you're typing slow. No biggie.
You say my brand?
We both were looking over this module.
Did you just say my brand?
What? No.
You said, sorry, my brand is being slow.
My brain.
I know what it's supposed
That's
to
what
say.
I said, brain.
Are you sure?
No.
Hey,
but...
everyone in this chat, raise your hand if you heard brand.
Raise your hand. Condolences. Yeah, I know it was just before, but we're here for you always. Yes. But we both looked at this adventure, and I played this once before, but I'm going to play it again because we looked at it and we did this.
I have no memory of this place.
That's exactly what we did.
Well, so this is how things go usually. Okay, when Logan says, "Hey, I ran this module for you. You remember this, that, and the other?" And I'm like, "No, I don't remember any of this." And then he'll hand me the module, and I'll skim through it, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, this sounds familiar," or "I remember doing this in that room," or whatever. And I'm going through this module, I don't remember this.
No.
I don't remember that. Honey, I don't think you ran this for us. I really. He was insistent.
I mixed it up and I confused.
It wasn't until I said, you think I would remember 4 different colored idols? And he's like, he stops for a minute. He goes, wait, maybe I didn't run that for you. It was freaking fun.
It was Morton Cannon's Fantastic Adventure that I had ran, and they're not similar at all, but they're in the same series.
And you gave us Rory.
So I have them. I usually have them together in my bookcase. So that
See, and that when you said that, now I was like, okay, that I remember. That one is coming to yes.
Because
Scenes from that.
no, it was Rary is not in that adventure.
No, he just threw that in there.
I threw him in there in place of the wizard that was supposed to be in there. I think it was Mordenkainen.
Dude, he's got like what 4 crates of modules?
Not anymore. They're all up there on the top.
Well, I know, but they filled 4 crates.
Behind all my they did. They filled 4 crates, milk crates. These big old
those big huge milk crates. Yeah.
I still have my milk crates, but I've got other stuff in them now. But because I wanted my stuff on my bookcase, and it ended up
probably GI Joes, guys.
Ended up being a GI Joe. Yeah, some of it's GI Joe, some of it's movies. We have a lot of stuff. So.
We have a lot of stuff.
Well, 26 years, and we've collected quite a bit of stuff. So, but I'll go over the picks one more time. We'll go backwards. Let me show you that.
Do we really have to see the candle people again?
Yes, we do. We have to. But I'll show you that that image of the aerial view because it's not in my. It is not in my
honestly
video.
I would love
it
to
wasn't in the PDF and I forgot about it.
No, seriously, if you actually scan that and gave it to the chat GPT, I would love to see what image it does come up with from that.
we should actually.
That would actually be interesting.
And give it the description from the module.
Right?
Logan is trying to get the channel canceled from Twitter activists by showing the Candle Clan. You know what? I really don't care. I mean, this is not anything to do related with that. And if you're offended by images you think are something else, then you have the problem, not me. That's the way I look at it.
Right?
This is art from days gone by, and if you're offended by the past, you need to realize that happened. Oh yeah, sorry to hear that. It's a lot of loss, and yeah. I don't even know what to say about it. And Jess, I'm sorry.
Jess is trying to make us all cry.
Make us all cry. But there's your Norker, and then the updated version of it, and then the one from the module here. The other 2 maps. I'll just show them. There's that one. Then that one.
See, that's the other thing. Okay, go back to that other one.
Yeah, that is rough.
No, go back to that other one.
The other map. This one.
Yeah, the other map. Okay, guys. Here's another question for you. Who makes rooms shaped like this?
People into math.
No. What is the purpose of having a room shaped like this? Like seriously.
Just to make the map look different.
I get making the map look different. I get the person who was actually making the map thought, oh, let's make a more interesting room by not making it square.
Fang feet.
But if you truly think about that, who makes a room like that? Like in real life, who would ever make a room like that? For what purpose?
Polymath people like Susan.
Polymath.
I like Susan. She's fun.
She is fun. I hope she comes on Spine Ticks tonight.
I do too. Then there's the cover, front and back. Then there's the candle guys. The candle guys, but quick. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what we really love about these modules. Because
no worries.
If you for those of us who actually played in them and ran in these old games and stuff, you go to read one of these old modules and you're like, oh my gosh, I remember this character that I had in this game, and we did that. There's so much stories that come with a lot of these old modules.
I'll end it on this.
People tell.
The pillar of whatever you want to imagine it is.
The pillar of squirmy wormies.
The squirmy wormies, there you go.
So yeah, but the nostalgic feel of a lot of these old modules for people who were able to play and have an adventure and theater of the mind, as it were, with these things. You start reading the modules and you're like, oh yeah, I remember this thief I played in this game, or I remember that trap that just almost killed our entire party, or it's really great.
I'm hoping that people who play D&D now have that for when they're older too.
I hope so too. I hope they have memories like that too, because we're talking
about something that was invented in the 70s that has endured this long. You like cataloging the D&D NPCs that make first appearances in modules and books? That's cool.
Sith has a lot of time on his hands.
Or
I'm
they
just
thinking
kidding.
when they made that they're not clan people. Whatever.
They were making
They were cultists.
cultists, and a lot of cultists for some reason.
It's a black and white image. Imagine them being whatever color you like.
Yes, because apparently he can't find where they're purple.
Yeah, I remember reading that they were purple, but I could have filled that in because I have a group of evil wizards called the Velvet Enforcers in my campaign.
Anyways, for
do you need
some
his picture in
reason,
here?
evil cultists find it necessary to cover their faces. I don't know if it's a shame thing, an anonymity thing, a fact that they want to take the identities of all the people in their cult away from them. You know, there's different reasons for that kind of covering your face thing.
Virginia bought you a copy of this module for Valentine's Day.
I told him when he said when we finally discovered we figured out that he had not run this module. I said, "Hey, you should run this on for one of our games."
I might run it with for an upcoming game because I was gonna do another couple sessions of Remember Ben Canton, but I think what I'm gonna do is do like a gothic horror setting, what we like to call Miasma Vale. Instead, I've talked to.
Oh, you're checking out my render
No, I'm
pics.
getting them out of here. But I'll look at it one more time. That's a cool pic.
Right, I'll send them to you.
They're all gone.
Like
they're all gone. Yeah, I like them.
I'll send them to you.
He did, huh? Did he tell you this?
Yeah,
Hey, that would be a sweet gift, actually, because it's not a cheap module. He and I were joking about this module here last night. Yeah, we were, because we were talking about it, and I played the tribute video last night, so it was
yes,
fun.
we talked about the candle people.
Yes, we did a little bit. Yeah, you were there, Jess.
We're softening the blow for those glass people.
I bet.
For all you glass people out there, those are candle people, and for you to think otherwise.
You get some views as a YouTube short. So let's make them purple. Yeah, do this and make it in color and purple.
Right? Dude, we should do that. You can actually print up a copy on our printer and I'll color them for you.
The way my AI generator is set up, I can actually show it a picture and say, do this, but only like this. And it gives me pretty good images. It's kind of cool. Sometimes, though, it doesn't give me one.
My gosh, guys. Last night, Logan would not stop yelling at poor Mick.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Mick.
It wasn't Mick. I'm sorry.
I was yelling at Vince, the AI generator.
Vince. He was.
Oh, he was doing the same thing over and over. You know,
he was whining to poor Mick about how Vince was
Nick was
giving him the right thing, and Nick poor Mick's all being all sweet and generous for him.
He kept going, I'm going to go and redo his programming and saying all this funny crap. I think I was making the icon I used when I finally joined you. Oh, okay, cool. That's probably true. That was a cool icon.
That was actually funny.
Remember when Mid-Journey generated Klansmen when Cat Fan asked for wizards? Yeah, yep.
That was hilarious.
See, that's the kind of stuff that we're talking about here, nostalgia. And that's why I wanted to do this series on old D&D modules. I'm going to look at some basic D&D. I'm going to look at some AD&D's first and second edition. Anything that I have.
Maybe next time you can pick a module that I've actually played.
It doesn't necessarily have to be D&D. I have some Marvel superhero ones I might look at. There's a bunch of cool stuff. And then this ties right in to next Thursday when we come back. We're doing an Endless Quest book. So be here with us Thursday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time for an Endless Quest book reading.
Yes, the Endless Quest book readings are actually really fun. I enjoy those. Not that I don't enjoy a lot of our lives, but that one right there is actually really fun. I don't go in the live. I usually in the chat helping to pick directions to go.
Right. And I'll read and make voices and have a good time.
Oh my gosh, he does voices, guys. It is fun. He'll make voices for the characters.
But we'll be here tonight. Spine Ticks. Tiger and I both are going to be on Spine Ticks Live.
I got my cover scene.
9 p.m. Mountain, 8 Pacific. So that would be 11 Eastern for those of you on the East Coast. It's a late night show, but we have a good time, and we'll be jamming for that. That's a lot of fun. And also, we got military action game on Monday, so I'm really looking forward to that. I put a lot of work
Oh,
into.
you guys have no idea.
Let's
He
do
has
this.
been
Yeah.
doing so much stuff for the mag game that it's like he was supposed to be preparing for other games and stuff, and he was just doing mag stuff.
Oh, I did the other games too, but I mainly
he did, but he's been way into mag. Matter of fact, we got a new.
I did so much work that the computer goes, "This should be awesome. You have put a lot of work into this," and I'm like, "Well, thank you."
well, not only that. Today we got the meaning of Odin, and
Yeah.
it's just, oh my gosh, it was just great.
Oh.
Logan's all, I just read the AI just generated what the acronym of Odin means, and he told me, I'm like,
I didn't have one before. It just did it itself. I was like, "What?"
right?
Wait a minute.
I'm like, holy crap, that's awesome.
Yeah, so Odin stands for Operational Defense Intelligence Network, the AI of our ship on that game. It's a lot of fun.
Sith is conferring. Mag is 5 p.m. Mountain.
Yes, 5 p.m. Mountain. So that would be 4 for you, buddy.
Hi, cool gamer.
Hey, cool gamer. Showed up right as we're about to leave, but that's okay, buddy.
Just says that we had a short game that had an unsatisfying ending.
Yeah, well, life is life, you know. Sometimes.
Are you talking about the one that you tried to kill everybody? Because I thought that was epic.
That was an 8-hour game. So how is that a short game? Well, that's what you're talking about.
No, I don't think she's talking about that one, but that was definitely an epic.
Oh, the inauguration? Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be done before our game. Because I forgot it was that day, but it's kind of fitting that we're going to be doing mag on the president is inaugurated. So, you know, all that good stuff. Be patriotic and whatnot. And we had to suffer through the other guy. So, you know, now it's their turn to suffer through.
Oh, are you talking about the last Endless Quest book that we did?
No. Oh, she might.
That's what she says. Know the books.
Oh, one of the books. Yeah. We did Tiger in the Night or something like that. And it was an Endless Quest book. We just kept going and going. It's two different times. I had to continue it in another show, otherwise we wouldn't have finished it. And so I just decided that if we have to continue, we'll just do each one. But what we do also is we have a poll on the Endless Quest Fireside Tales that you get to pick the next book as a group.
Yeah, he puts four of the Endless Quest books.
And the one next up,
you get to pick one.
voted for last was Tower of Darkness. So that's starting our season. So.
Yeah, just wants to make sure that the next Endless Quest book is not short.
I have no idea. You guys picked it out. I read it once when I was a kid, and I don't remember it at all. So it should be fun for all of us.
Okay, so when we get an ending where we die or something like that, we usually continue the story.
I keep a mulligan page so we can continue on. But it's good to see everybody. I'm glad you joined us here at Cool Gamer. So.
Hey, Sith, if you have to be late because you want to finish watching the inauguration, we're cool with that.
Don't worry, dude, because we're going to go through the intro, and I'm going to play some music, and we're going to have a good time, and we're going to have a game, dude. I've got some stuff. But if you're there at the start, then I'll wait and play the music video at the end, because I wrote a kick-ass song for Monday's game, so it's called Echoes in the Fire. That's what it's called, yes.
Echoes in the Fire. Oh, yeah, because we're echoes.
Yes, you're echoes. Your fire team Echo. Sith is banger gone forever. Oh, yeah, he's going to be there. He'll be there Monday. 45 minutes of radio hill every stream. No, just the one. Just have the one. But we do have the beginning, which is the intro.
That's every Friday. You have a 30-minute radio stream.
Radio run, yep.
And then every other week, it's like, what, 3 or 4 hours?
So, you know, people who get the notification and pop over to see what's going on, we'll get some music until the beginning.
Oh, actually, I have been noticing on YouTube, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed this or not, but when you watch a YouTube video from any of the streamers, on the bottom of the YouTube video, it's been showing when their next live is coming up.
I don't see that.
You haven't noticed that? Well, we're live right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been watching like some of our shorts and stuff, and it'll say live in 13 hours or something.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
and we've been jamming on subs this week, and we went from 840. We're almost at 860. We're at 859 right now. So
Cool.
we are picking up subs. It feels like YouTube is recommending us again finally after
Right. Right. I think we're
almost
getting.
6 months. It's been more than 6 months.
I think we've been forgiven by YouTube.
For whatever slight we did. Thought he said he wasn't coming back to the game. Oh, he's been joking with you guys. The Spine Ticks of Bang Lordly will be in that. No, not Bang Lordly. Banger, codename Banger, will be in the house. That's the other game, Bang Lordly. He missed that one, but he was there in the chat.
I like that one. Here, I'll put that one up there. You can read it.
Yep, Banger met a date on Tinder, and his kidneys may be in jeopardy. Oh no. Oh no! I think Cynthia likes to joke with everybody. The Banger's doing.
I do. That's
It's
hilarious.
funny.
I love it. Thank you.
He has told me he'll be here, so look forward to Banger at least, for a while. Because sometimes Seth likes to leave early. So this is how
It's okay.
we got some cool stuff going on, and there's going to be 4 sessions in this next series of mag games, and they're going to be 4 Monday nights in a row. So it should be a lot of fun. So we're gonna have some mag. So military action game. You'll read the Discord stuff tomorrow. Okay, I got some cool stuff for everybody in the Discord.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, he made me read the Discord too.
Yep, and same for
I asked him. He's all, I gave you a thing, orders or whatever on the Discord. I'm like, well, just tell me what it is. And he's all, no, you have to go on the Discord. I'm not telling you nothing.
That's
I'm like,
everybody else had to.
Oh man, what the
I
heck?
gotta be fair and treat everybody the same. That's just how it works.
Although I do like the font you put in, and I thought that was clever.
Oh, that's how I do Odin's voice.
I know, it's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah,
I do like the font.
I'll show you how to do that in the Discord.
You don't have to show me anything because I hardly put anything in the Discord.
I know, but it's easy.
We're no longer talking about the module.
I told everyone last night he was dead.
Right, that was great. We went to the Amazon and fought some Aztec dudes.
Yeah, the new action after reporter for Mag, the Supernova made up a story that may or may not happen in the near future. We shall see, but it won't be within the next 4 sessions. I tell you that.
I swear, if she makes up a story every time for the after action report, I'm gonna love it.
Jess, you're gonna have to also make sure that you get the current story too. If you're gonna make one up, that's cool, but let's get the current story, the current after action report going too. And you know what?
No, I disagree. You should make up a story every time. No,
you got that. You got a channel that needs to be renamed, and that'll be yours. And you can contact the other players and ask them questions and everything. So.
Oh, you can interview us. Hey, that'd be cool.
Interview them, yes.
Dude, that'd be really cool.
Report. So
I'm interviewing you.
But none of the other ones did that. But they had the opportunity. They get their own channel if they're the after action report.
I think that would be awesome. That she gives at least one interview question, right? You give at least one interview question for each character. That would be awesome.
You break out a crystal ball and go, ooh, this may happen in the future.
I'll try to do both. Next time on Mag.
All right. And on that note, we're gonna have to go because we gotta get set up for Spine Ticks. I do have my other teams. I do have my stuff, my mail call. I actually, if Sith doesn't mind,
I think I'll make something to eat.
I'll show off the module again and let everybody know we had a live, even though we really didn't go into a lot of detail on it. But basically, what I want to do with these RPG takes is just give us our take of the module and put it out there so people can enjoy the adventure themselves. So.
Right?
You need a nap? Yeah, me too, dude. I'm needing a nap. Yeah. Spine Ticks is only 30 minutes tonight. Well, we'll see. That's the shout outs, dude.
30 minutes is only, so we're just going to do the shout outs and go, hi, bye.
Hi, bye. On that note, my friends, unless Tiger has something to add, we're gonna sign out.
All I have to add is happy gaming, everybody out there who loves role-playing games.
And this module is awesome. So check it out. The Forgotten Temple of Tharizdun. Very good first edition module that you easily converted to new stuff. You have a good night too, Danielle. And we will see everybody on Spine Ticks Live tonight, both Tiger and I. And hopefully Tiger will be on camera with her mask.
Yeah, I should be. Well, how am I supposed to show off my cover seams if I don't?
Exactly. See, there you go. All right, everyone.
Good night, everybody, or see you later.
Next time, baby.